A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. It's the first carry for the Wisconsin rookie. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. They give it to him again. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Panthers countering with a dime package here. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. They've got a screen to the running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready?
Young on the play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. First time this game they've looked to him. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Ready?
ETN on 3rd down. It's a first and even more past the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Panther first down.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To the air on first down. Young escapes the pocket. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 set.
From the pistol, it's Young. Pass brought in by Tedero McMillan. Has some room to work. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready up.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
19, Tiger, 19.
Penix here from the gun. It's a small gain up to the 38. That stop made by Derek Brown.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
19, 18.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. in the backfield, and they give it to him. Makes the tackle. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36. Back to the well again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Falcon first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. It is cut left side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Penix working from the gun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
A 35-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
When you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go. Ready.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
On the ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready. 10 flat. 10.
And going play action. Young. Gets him on the end route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Set, ready.
Young working from the gun. Downfield, he's got McMillan. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get 6 more on their early advantage.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have 1st and 10. Penix on 1st down. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Now Penix off the play action. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with 1 play, and that quarterback, he just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougars, ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. 70.
To the air with Penix. Short pass brought in. He's out in the clear. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Penix. Connects on the crosser. He has room past the 25. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
17-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ready? Hunt.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons make it an 11-point ball game. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
ETN on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. Off for the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. McMillan on the slant. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready.
Now Young. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. They're still going at the 30. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. We're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Okay, ready?
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Young to throw it. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
set, ready, 22 needle, 45, white. Hut, hut.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Here we go, set, cut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Young hangs onto it. Brooks fields the pitch. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Rush coming for Young. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-possession game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 18.
Falcons 10. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
On the double.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
Let's go. Block 40. Ready.
He'll air it out on 3rd. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Ready.
So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Set up. 60 by 6.
From the shotgun, Penix. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Cardinal, 18
Shotgun handoff to Carter. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hey, feed them all, feed them all, feed them all.
3rd down, it's Penix. That's caught for the 1st. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it an 11-point ball game. Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, this is ETL. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Counter play, Hubbard. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Okay,
That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
Green. Yellow, 22. Set.
Here's Young to throw. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Here's Young on 1st and 10. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here we go. Blue, ready.
Young on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Got it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Looking to throw, Young. And set up the screen, it's Hubbard. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Ready.
Brooks going for the marker. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the set.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
Red, 38. Set.
4th down, Young. That's cut beyond the marker. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut.
On play action, here's Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers push their lead to 18.
Falcons 17.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Mustang 19.
Penix now on first down. Short pass brought in. Did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Ready.
That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
Ready. Hut.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That tackle made by Princely Umamiellen. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Young Wei Koo to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Black 40. Set, go.
Enough out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go, here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go now.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. On the move, past the 40. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Cut.
From the gun and give to Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set, cut. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Set, ready. Ready?
Young to throw it. He'll set up the screen. Brooks. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Come, 10. Hut, hut.
Play action now. Young. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Rocco 80. Ready.
Play fake. Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cougar 19. Take go.
Play action. Here's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. The give now out of the shotgun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Penix here from the gun. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Track at 60. Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go!
Throw here, third down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Set. 45. White. Striker. 3-3. Set. Hut.
Here's Hubbard on the give. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Set. Ready. 50. Grace. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Complete out to the right side. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Penix. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Let's go. Viking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut, hut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, in the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the 1st down play.
Let's go. 10 black.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And that's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here we go.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Set.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Panthers who have possession. Man, this one looking pretty well decided already. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Down. Ready.
Running once more with Brooks. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Set.
Counter give to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set.
They go right back to ETN. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the 1st defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Let's go now. Hut.
On the draw, this is Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Fix. Ready.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Set. Ready. Hut.
3rd down run with Brooks. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Carter here from the gun. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
In it to win it.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Shotgun handoff to Carter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's a Falcon 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get up.
Running it now out of the gun. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
J.C. Horn on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go. Ready.
Now an inside give to Carter. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ready, set.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Get up. Lightning 18. Ready, ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Setting up the running back screen. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Ready.
Counter play. Hubbard. Not a whole lot speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
On the set.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Set. Go.
Hubbard again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Set. Blitz. Ready.
Hand off here for Brooks. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Cates. I don't know, every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on second down.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Again, it's Brooks. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of only a yard.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Panthers getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Carolina in punt formation. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Well, now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief,
Yep.
whatever you want to throw into that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?